So, you guys, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing great. I'm a little tired. And you have to pardon me, my voice cracks a little bit. I left a little bit in North Carolina at Dreamville Fest.
It
But
was a
yeah,
lot
no,
of
I'm doing a real
rapping.
good time. I mean, it's rapping R&B, some Afro beats, what I'm saying, soul. Dreamville is a very diverse label. So they got a lot of diverse talent over there. It was real good. I enjoyed it.
They said that J. Cole came out with Lil Wayne and then both of them sung Whitney Houston or something.
So J. Cole brought, it was J. Cole and Drake. They were like the headliners for day two. Drake brought out Lil Wayne, and then they did a song together. And then Drake had J. Cole come out on stage and had the crowd sing the Whitney Houston song, "I Will Always Love You," to J. Cole. It was
Why?
pretty dope. It was pretty dope. That part was like, okay, this is like a nice thing to do. But the festival overall was like hella fucking fun.
So he was having y'all sing that to Drake?
No, Drake had us singing to J. Cole
Why?
to, show appreciation. He was like, it's something, he said, it's something something somebody had done before. And, he thought it was a good idea. I mean, I ain't had no problem with it. It was a moment.
So was it packed?
Man, yeah, packed into words.
Mm.
Yeah, it was so many people there. And they say this time been getting bigger every year. I think they said it was somewhere around between like 80 and 100,000 people.
Wow.
Mm.
But
I know, right?
the good thing about J. Cole and how he's different from Travis Scott, just the type of fan that comes to a Cole concert. Like y'all still have high energy, but it's no moshing and no just, all that craziness. Cause
I
you heard
mean,
about
it was a, it was
um,
it was a little moshing. It was a little moshing. They got the one song "Stick" that be going off. And folks
yeah.
definitely moshing in that motherfucker. But I say overall, you are correct. You are correct. Like it's a very different kind of fan. And I think J. Cole is just like, I think ever since that incident, like everybody's just a lot more conscious when it comes to like how people are doing in the crowd, because I think most of the sets, folks are like, hey, take care of people. Like, all right, we got to do a monster ass song. Does anybody need water? Does anybody, what I'm saying? Anybody about to faint? Just get them out of here. Like before J. Cole even came out to like, what I'm saying, do his set, they was like taking people out. Like folks who had been like standing in the front all day and like, you
Oh,
know, they was like, oh yeah, you looking kind of woozy. We're gonna get you out of here.
I fight y'all taking me from J. Cole, like the main artist I came to see, and y'all
You
sound
could
bad.
I hear what you're saying, but if you was the person being carried out, you ain't got the energy to fight. You barely got the energy to stand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot name one J. Cole song.
That is sad for you.
I mean,
I mean,
like,
he got
I
cool.
love J. Cole.
I just can't name one. Like, I know what he looks like. He plays
Mhm.
basketball or something, right?
He
Hmm.
played
Wrong?
basketball in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh, so
he
so he
played
does play
Africa.
basketball in Canada.
He played professionally in Africa for a season last year.
Okay.
I
So I
thought, oh,
know,
you're right. It was Africa. I thought it was Canada.
yeah. So I know
Mhm.
everything goes about him, but like his main claim to fame,
Is he can rap really well. He can rap really well.
Yeah,
I don't know
really,
one
really
J. Cole
well.
song. I'm sorry.
One of the greatest. You probably do. He got that one song with Beyonce.
Like power.
What
Yeah, he was on the
song?
Beyonce record.
What
Party.
song?
They were
Party.
party.
No,
They
no,
replaced
no.
Andre
The
3000.
party
They
that
replaced
we acknowledge is one with Andre 3000. So we don't acknowledge the other party. We don't. So wow. Anyway,
Mm.
have y'all seen the Blue Beetle trailer?
Yeah, I've been seeing the joint all weekend, low key. It look like it's gonna be pretty good. And it's the dude from is it the dude from the Karate Kid show?
Zolo, yeah. Zolo something.
It is the dude from the Karate Kid show?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Okay.
think
Yeah,
it's
I thought I recognized him.
yeah. I don't think it's called Karate Kid. I think it's called
Cobra
something
Kai.
else.
That's the name of the
Cobra
show. It's
Kai.
called Cobra
It's on
Kai.
Black folk. You
Netflix.
know how we do.
Mhm.
You know how we
Yeah.
do.
You know it. You know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's
I
called Karate
think
Kid, the show.
yeah. I think that's gonna be a good one. That one,
Yeah,
and
I think so too.
because like Blue Beetle is such a complex hero. He because he has to be a hero. Because if he's not a hero, then he is actually annihilating the earth. So he's very complex, and I like that about
I
him.
don't. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think he's Hispanic. Uh, the Blue Beetle isn't gay, right?
Not yet.
Okay. I think it's the Ray that's gay.
He hasn't
Who?
met the right one.
Yeah,
That's
the
all.
Ray's gay.
The-
Midnight and his boyfriend are gay. But no, I don't think the Blue Beetle's gay.
yeah, I know they on in some of the comics they're on a superhero team together, the Blue Beetle and the Ray. That's what
Yeah,
I
they
was
haven't
saying.
teamed up in years though. In years.
Okay.
Have you seen the news? And I know you don't like this, DeMarcus, but have you seen a new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer. No, I think I've been avoiding it because I've seen it pop up a few times and I've just been like not watching it.
Why do you like that? Is it
Because I mean, like Spider Verse was just not what I expected. I wanted so much more because I read the Spider Verse comics when it was coming out and it was like so good, and I was like, yo, I was like, if they do this story right, it's gonna be fucking lit. And then they made it very childish, and I was like,
That is what I was about to say. That's who it's for. They're doing it for that 4 to 14.
yeah,
They
like
going hard for
yeah.
it.
it wasn't for you, first of all. And second of all, you do understand they wrote that comic years after they started writing that movie, right? Years after, like at least 2 years before.
Did they?
Yes.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
But the comic was better than the movie.
I mean, the comic's always better than the movie, but the movie was pretty good too. And I think this movie's gonna be good too.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyways, Toronto, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Yeah, everything's going pretty good over here. How you doing, Jared?
You know, everything's going good. Can't complain. Can't complain. Everything's
Yo,
going
y'all be
good over
y'all be
here.
shallow with these life updates. I'm gonna start being shallow too. I'm gonna start being as placid as y'all are. So this podcast will be boring.
As flaccid. Who says that?
He called us flaccid.
Flaccid?
He called us flaccid. Flaccid peen.
Placid. Placid. Not flaccid, placid.
Oh, I heard flaccid.
I heard flaccid.
I know you did. Cause your mind is in the gutter.
It's
And
not
all Jared
actually.
think about is dick. So
No. I actually, that's the last thing on my mind. Talking to y'all boys. That's the last thing on my mind. Okay, well, anyways, that was short. I guess we don't really have any updates.
Cause y'all ain't got shit to say. I got a whole update and I got some more to say.
Cause you're lit, man. You went to Dreamville this weekend. I really didn't do much.
Yeah,
Even if I did go to Dreamville, I would still have some shit to say. Shit, I read Static Season 1 finally, the comic book. And that shit is pretty lit. Like if you haven't read that motherfucker, that Static Season 1, go read that bitch because it's hella good. And I hadn't read it because like I started collecting the comics when they first came out, but I went out of town when I was living. This was back when I was living in Seattle. I went out of town the week the first comic came out, and I couldn't find it nowhere after that week. Like motherfuckers bought them shits up. So fast forward a few years later, I just went ahead and bought the trade paperback. And I also found this other comic called Black, and it's about a world where only Black people get superpowers.
Yeah,
I'm hyped to read it. I want to see what happens.
Yeah. So I read, and it just came out today, so I can't really talk about it. But this does come out for like a month or so. So maybe. But the latest Superman comic book follows Jonathan Kent. And oh my God, it is so good. It's so good.
You talking about his son?
Yeah, it follows his son's
Okay.
adventures as he takes the mantle. You know, John is gay now, so there's that whole sub story.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. What about
Yeah,
what's Connor up to?
he's about to get his own comic book in well, it's actually coming out this month though. He's get his own comic book.
Oh, nice.
But
Can Connor
Jonathan,
fly yet?
he can always fly. When couldn't he
Connor
fly?
couldn't fly. Superboy couldn't
Yes,
fly.
yes,
And
he
Young
could.
Justice he couldn't fly.
Nobody's talking about Young Justice. Talking about the comic book.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
We're talking about two separate things then. I'm talking about the comic book.
Okay.
Um,
And I think it's more interesting if he can't fly. But whatever.
nah, the comic book. I mean, they're about to go into his story because he was trapped on in a different dimension for a while. So he was out of the main DC universe. And he like grew up and then he started coming around more. And now the Kent family has like got together and they're more whole, like they're united more. He's around, and now that he's getting his own comic book again, like he did when the New 52 first started. Yeah, if his comic book is as good as Jonathan's comic book, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Because Jonathan, ooh, this is good.
I'm hyped for this milestone line. Well, it been launched, but I want to read this. I want to get into this the Coderverse and all these milestone comics. I think that's what it's gonna be at for real, for real.
Yeah, I've read a while ago, Static Season 2. And
yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for next. Keep my eye out for that trade.
And I have Icon and Hardwire that I need to read. And then the Miles 30-year anniversary comic book that I need to also read. So
is that the one with like all the old material in it? All the stuff from the 90s?
I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know. But apparently there's a story where it's the old Static Shock and the new Static Shock. And it's like the stories around the Miles verse. What is it called? The Milestone verse universe. So
the Coderverse.
whatever it's called.
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful.
They're the only ones printing black comic books and black comic book superheroes. Not the only ones no more, but they started the trend, goddamn.
They weren't the first ones either.
Oh, okay.
But
they're the first ones written by and for.
I'm still learning about the Coderverse, so I need to catch up. And I do need to learn about them. So yeah. Anyways, guys.
We'll do an episode about them in February for Black History Month.
Oh, next February? Let me go ahead and write that down now.
Hey, put a reminder on it.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start this show after this commercial break, because we do those now.
You deserve to be happy. Professional, licensed, and vetted therapists who you can trust. Tap into a network of licensed, accredited, and experienced therapists who can help you with a range of issues, including depression, anxiety, relationships, trauma, grief, and much more. With our therapists, you can get the same professionalism and quality you would expect from an in-office therapist, but with the ability to communicate when and how you want. All right, head on over to betterhelp.com/BGEpod. Sign up right now. Let them know we sent you.
All right, you guys. Welcome to the Black Geek Energy podcast, where we talk about all things TV, movie, anime, and everything surrounding the Black geek culture of the day. But we just make it blacker. You can email us at blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. You can follow us on our Instagram and TikTok, Black Geek Energy. No, you can follow us on our Instagram, and our TikTok at Black Geek Energy. And you can follow us on Twitter at BGE_pod. And today we are going to be talking about the plethora of video games that are going to become TV shows and movies in the future. And if we're going to watch them or if we're even interested in all this stuff, y'all, there's like so many games that are coming out in the future. It's crazy if you actually saw this list. So I'm just going to do
Like
like a,
these are just video games that are coming out.
yeah, no, video games that are coming out as like TV shows and movies. Yeah, there's like a lot.
Gotcha.
There's like a
All right,
lot of
bet.
these.
What it sound like?
But let me ask y'all, did y'all see that Cyberpunk TV show on Netflix?
That was hella good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. And
Yeah, I
that
actually just binged that. Like I watched it and then I just binged it like 2 weeks ago. I don't know why. I just, boom, binged it. So yeah, talk to me though. I'm sorry about that.
yeah, that actually redeemed the video game for me. Because I was listening to some other podcasts that aren't as black as us, and they were talking about it. And then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and watch this show. I watched first episode, didn't think I was gonna watch it all. Then I watched it all. And then right when I finished it, there was this sale at Best Buy where you could buy the game for $5. So I was like, oh
shit,
let me get that game. So I have I have that game as a disc, and I don't have no disc, but I have that game as a disc. It's a PS4 version, but when you put in your PS5, it automatically upgrades it. I was like, oh, okay. And it's a pretty fun game too. So yeah.
So when that game came out, I heard it was like garbage. Like,
oh yeah,
the developers weren't actually finished with it, and they just released that shit anyway.
Oh yeah, they weren't finished with. Well, I didn't have it then. I just got it after Cyberpunk, the anime. But
I ain't have it then either.
But they said that the game was horrible. But then I got it, of course, after they did that big update. Where they fixed everything and they upgraded everything and they added some new stuff. So that's when I got it. But let's go ahead and talk about all these TV shows and movies that are gonna be video games. So
I was gonna bring up the one that I really enjoyed. Fucking Arcane. Did y'all watch that one?
I didn't watch Arcane, but I heard a lot about it.
Yo, Jerry, you sleep, bro. Arcane is the shit.
I know.
I never played League of Legends, but my little brother played. He'd be pretty good. But I was like, I'll watch League of Legends. I'll play it.
I think that's why I never watched it. You know what I'm saying? But I have to get into it.
Hey, Lamar, take that one out, man. That one's good.
I did watch that League of Legends TV show that was on Paramount Plus.
What TV show was that?
It was Players. It's called Players. And it's kind of like
it was about the folks playing League of Legends.
Yeah, it's kind of like The Office meets a League of Legends team, and they go to tournaments and stuff. That was really good and funny too. It was really good and funny.
I mean, Players. I might check that out.
Yeah, go ahead and check it out because it's good and funny, and a black person is the main character. So yeah.
I don't like The Office. That's my hold up.
You don't like The Office? What is the matter with you?
I'm black.
No.
I'm black.
I think that every black person, but then you also don't like Abbott Elementary.
Oh,
I mean, I never said I don't like Abbott Elementary. It's all right. Abbott Elementary is pretty funny though. I don't think those are just not my kind of show.
That's not your type of comedy.
Yeah, because it's real life. But see, I say that, but I like Seinfeld. But I may only like Seinfeld because hold on now, let me finish goddamn talking. I may only like Seinfeld. I may only like Seinfeld because there was a time in my life I didn't have cable, so that was like one of the only things to watch on TV. So it might just be like nostalgia. Back when you only had like 10 channels.
Wow. I never had to live that life.
I did.
We always had like all the channels.
Yeah, exactly.
And we had the Spice channel. So
nope. There was a time when you only had a few good channels.
Yeah.
You just had to find something to watch. And sometimes that was Seinfeld.
So I guess you were an outside child.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
not
was
me.
definitely an outside kid.
Not me. I was inside watching the Spice Channel.
Mm.
Okay.
That's
Have
why you look like
y'all
that.
have have y'all seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or 2?
Yeah, I
I think
saw.
I've
So
seen them both.
I saw
How
one. I didn't get around to 2 yet.
how are they?
They're good. They're surprisingly good.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like, I didn't think that those were going to be that good of a movie, but they were funny.
Hmm.
And I remember I remember watching the trailers for a second one, and then somebody like fan dubbed it, and so there's like a scene where uh like Sonic and Knuckles like they punching at each other or something like that,
Oh, I
and,
saw this.
and Sonic is like you'll never take my power, and Knuckles like, do I look like I need your power, nigga? And I was like, oh
Yeah, I saw that.
shit.
I saw
I
that.
was like, yo, I always knew Knuckles was black.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw
And that
that.
wasn't in the movie. That wasn't in the movie, but it made me want to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
But you
it's
said,
good. The Sonic movies are good.
yeah, yeah. I think you can stream them now, but the third one is coming out in December 20th, 2024. So I guess the market's
All
gonna
right, now
see
I
it.
feel like they're starting to milk it. I feel like they're starting to milk it.
I mean, a
Matter of
lot
fact,
of people.
I didn't see. I didn't see. I think I might have saw the first one in theaters,
Hmm.
but after that, I just wait till they come out streaming because I'm like,
Right.
y'all milking it
They
too
ain't for
hard.
you, man. They not for you. They for, like I said, 4 to 14. Them 4-year-olds
Yeah,
love it. 14-year-olds, hang
you
out
Yeah,
with
right.
y'all.
You right.
yeah, that's where they got their money from,
Their
and
parents. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and their parents and
Buying the toys.
nostalgia. But
Mm-hmm.
I
Merch
think
and
that
everything.
I saw the second one come out on streaming fairly quickly. So if that's where you
Mm.
watched it, then I guess they're
Hmm.
still making money that way.
I mean,
Well,
but I already paid for the streaming service, so.
yeah, yeah. But okay. Uh do you know on Friday or well tomorrow, the Super Mario Brothers movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see that now.
Really?
And fucking, I'll go see that. But he got Jack Black in it, don't it?
Yeah, and it got Chris Pratt as Mario.
Hmm. I feel like that's gonna be
Not
funny.
doing an Italian accent. Hey, did you know they say
Um,
that the voices are going to be in upcoming video games?
mm,
Mm.
I
Yeah,
didn't hear that.
I just heard that today.
But you know, the Dungeons and Dragons movie came out on the 31st.
Yeah, I heard that. Did you see it?
Are y'all gonna go see it? I haven't seen
No,
it yet. Are y'all gonna go
no.
see it?
It
You're
looks
not
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go see
see
it.
very.
it?
I would rather have
It
a
looks
Dutch.
what?
I would rather have a Dungeons and Dragons movie that has blood in it, not a PG. So I'm
Mm,
not boycotting it. I'm just waiting for it to come on stream. Like I haven't even seen like the latest Shazam movie yet.
mm.
Have you seen it? Because
Mm.
you
I
said
ain't
you were
seen
going
that
to see
either.
it. Wow, you haven't
I
even
ain't
seen
seen
it
it.
yet.
I'll probably go see
Mm-mm,
it this weekend. Now y'all giving me something to do.
Well, you said that
mm-mm.
last time. You always say you're going to see something next weekend or
No, because
this
I
weekend.
was walking into Shazam, but then I couldn't get a babysitter, and she ain't at that age where she can sit through a movie, and I'm not about to do that to myself or other moviegoers with a little baby. So we
Mm,
skipped out on it that day. But
mm.
I did want to see that Dungeons and Dragons. So Friday I
Yeah,
might
you
go.
should
Yeah,
see it.
it's like it'll be entertaining.
Yeah, you should see it.
Yeah, give you some ideas for your character.
There
Yeah,
you go. A
yeah.
little
You
research.
you
Hopefully it
should
stays
definitely
true.
see it.
Hopefully it stays true to the game and not be. You know how Hollywood does everything it touches. It makes it for a movie.
Hmm.
So it kind
Well,
of bends some rules. Go ahead.
yeah, they already have bent some rules because Druids in that version that they're talking about, the Druids can't turn into owl bears. But even though they said in the
Mm.
next version that they're making Druids can turn to owl bears, so it's already some bending of the rules. But
Oh,
anyways, ciao. But that's coming out on Friday, so I guess that we're not going to see Mario as a group.
I'm gonna see Mario.
Really?
Well,
Are you really excited for it?
I am. I think it's gonna be funny.
Wow. You got a 43 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't
oh,
know what that means.
You don't know it. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes is the aggregate score of all the reviewers, and when it comes out
Mm.
ahead of the movie, that means that nobody like it's not an audience review because audience reviews are usually higher, but the critics reviews are usually the critics reviews. It's like
Mm.
IGN, critics, Variety, Hollywood
Ah,
Reporter.
got you.
Yeah,
So the critics are saying that they don't like it.
yeah,
I don't. The critics don't like nothing. I don't care what critics think.
yeah. I mean, I never listened to the critics, but it got a 43. So let's talk about God of War.
Oh,
That
so is that show coming for real or movie coming for real?
that is coming for real on Amazon Prime Video.
Perfect.
Oh shit!
Who's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
Kratos?
they don't know anything yet, but it's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be Kratos and Atreus, their uh story with the Norse gods, and that's coming soon. Actually, they've been talked about for a while. So God of War, I can't wait for that one. I really can't wait for that one.
Um,
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely tune in because like for me, some
Amazon
games,
usually does pretty good. Go ahead.
right, right. Except with Lord of the Rings, but that's a different conversation.
No, Lord of the Rings was pretty good too. I enjoyed that series.
No,
Man,
it wasn't. It really wasn't.
they was dragging. I was like, all right, here we go. We about to start some. No, we not. Like it just kept. But
Yeah,
when shit finally happened, I feel like because I'm so used to the movies where it's like a big battle for 15, 20 minutes. And they building up for episodes and the final battle, not even the final battle, but whatever that battle was between them and the orcs. It was good. I rock with it, but then it was like, all right, end of the season. I was like, what?
yeah. So I
I
didn't
was
make it that far
no,
to the end
I
of the
did. I like
season.
the ending. I feel like it was a setup for next season, if that makes sense. Like this was a build up. Like we're just gonna keep on building up, building up, building up. And then season 2 and 3, we'll definitely tell a lot more of the story. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fan. So with God of War, like it'll just because I didn't play the games, just because I never got around to them. So I'll
Mhm.
definitely watch it. I'll definitely get into the God of War show.
So if The Last of
Same.
Us is if any indicator of how God of War is going to be, it's going to be a fantastic show already. If they are one to one with some extra backstory of stuff that's that they didn't touch on, but the God of War that that game, the camera doesn't like it's like a one shot. The whole camera is like one shot. Whereas the Last of Us is like you go through a season, there are cut scenes and everything, but the God of War is like one shot of you and Kratos and Atreus the whole time that you're going through. So I don't know how they're going to um divert from that to do backstory. And I don't really know if they're gonna do that one shot, because if they can do one shot for God of War, the series, that would be ultimately cool. But
Mm.
God of War is coming to Amazon Prime Video. Have y'all played Horizon Zero Dawn, or do y'all know what it
Mm-mm.
is? Horizon Zero
I've
Dawn.
heard about Horizon, but I haven't played.
Yeah, I played it. I didn't like it though. It's like
Mm.
you're in a post-apocalyptic world and everything's overgrown, and the world's filled with dinosaur robots, and you are trying to make your way through or whatever. So this TV show that is coming to Netflix will be about that. And they say there's going to be a prequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. So it'll be like the development of dinosaurs and what the humans did to have the apocalypse, whatever. I don't know the story because I didn't make it through this game. So yeah, that's what they say it's going to be about. I don't really know. It's called Horizon 2074. And it's going to be directed by the same director as the Umbrella Academy. So
Mm.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't like Horizon Zero Dawn. But I do feel sorry for it because Horizon Zero Dawn has always been up against some heavy hitters. Like Horizon
Mm.
Zero Dawn, when the first game came out, it was up against Zelda. And
Uh,
then when the second game came out, it was up against what's this game that just came out this year? Oh my god. Uh it's like a Souls game. It's supposed to be hard. I know Lawrence said he wanted to play it.
what game?
It just won Game of the Year. Oh my God. I can't think of the game. Hold on. Let me see. It's called uh Demon Souls? No,
No, that was all right.
no, it's called oh my God, I cannot think of it. Uh anyway, it's a Souls game. It's by the same creators as those Souls games, as Demon
Mm-hmm.
Souls and stuff. But yeah. So Horizon Zero Dawn. So yeah, the second game came out while that game came out. So it's always been like they were always up against some heavy hitters and they couldn't really get their foot through the door. So, but everybody that plays it say they like it. I didn't really like it.
Mm-hmm.
um, Ghost of Tsushima. Have y'all played this game?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They making a show.
I haven't.
You haven't played Ghost? Ghost is
Oh
really
wow,
good, DeMarcus.
that's
Ghost is
surprising.
phenomenal. I think you would
Hold
like
on,
it.
let me look. Hold on, let me look because I don't play one of these games.
Well,
Nope,
Ghost of
I play
Tsushima.
Sekiro.
Yeah, Ghost of
Oh,
Nah, Ghost of
Tsushima
Tsushima.
is a PS4 exclusive. So if you just got your PS5 and if that's your first Sony console, you didn't play it. But Ghost of
It is not my
Tsushima,
first Sony console, but okay.
in a couple years. In a couple years.
I didn't know that.
It's
What you
my first
have?
one in quite a few years, but
Uh
my last Sony console was a PS2.
Two, maybe. Yeah, I would say because the two. I feel like everybody could afford the two. Like not because just everybody had a PS2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I should have
Yes.
known that because you played what's that RPG about dragons and they could transform into different dragons. Dragon
Mm.
something. Remember you borrowed it from me?
Yeah, back in
Legend
the
of the
day.
Dragoon.
Legend of the Dragon. Yeah, I should have known.
Now,
Um,
if that was a show, I'll watch that motherfucker. That was a good game right there.
yeah,
I like RPGs and I like deep RPGs. I just don't be having the time to play them no more.
yeah. Anyway, Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a movie based on the game, and it will be helmed by John Wick director Chad Stahelski. Um,
Hmm.
he said he didn't know. Well, we don't know much about the project, but they said that it could be viewed in black and white, and that is going to be um, cast in Japanese. So sorry, it's going
Whoa,
to be subbed. Laurent, I know you don't like
damn.
sub stuff.
That's what I heard. I was like, hold on, can
Yeah,
but they can still do voiceovers, so
yeah,
you know.
yeah, and they probably will. But people that play that game really like playing it like those old timey Japanese
Hmm.
movies of yore that were
Of
uh
your.
that that are black and white and Japanese and have those horrible voiceovers. Okay.
Yeah,
The next
Ghost
one
is.
I'm going to talk about is Gran Turismo. Now,
Mhm.
this one is kind of weird. It is by Neil Blomkamp, who directed District 9, that found footage movie about aliens in South Africa, and Elysium, and it's based on the inspiring true story of a Gran Turismo player, Jan Martinsborough, who won a series of gaming competitions, leading him to become an actual professional race car driver.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie. Yeah, this one doesn't sound interesting to me. I've never even
Wow. It's
played
based
a
off a true
Gran.
story.
Yeah, it's a true story. I've never played a Gran Turismo game.
I mean, it's a racing game. It's pretty
Yeah,
straightforward, no storyline.
yeah. But I mean, the only racing games I like is Mario Kart
Hmm.
because you can actually do stuff in those games that you can't do in a real car. But like those actual real cars, and now you can be a competitive race car driver, just sound kind of whack to me. But it always amazes me that at every show that Sony does, they always highlight Gran Turismo, I guess, for like their graphics and the ingenuity. You guys, did you know there's not going to be a E3 this year?
I get yeah, another one. They canceled it again.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Why? Like, what's going on now? 'Cause we're almost out of the pandemic.
No, we
I
we
mean,
are out of it. Everybody got their shot,
depending
but
on depending on. I mean, everybody, and I still know folks who ain't got theirs, but we ain't gonna have that conversation.
yeah.
Different podcast, different podcast.
But they canceled because nobody is gonna pay to do all that stuff. Like you have to pay to set up your stuff in the lobby because that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to pay to have your conference in front of people. And like all of these big time developers that were usually having conferences have their conferences all throughout the year on
Right.
YouTube for
So it's no
free.
time. Yeah, it's no time. Yeah,
So
no,
it's just
it's really
no.
announced.
And then nobody like in the past, E3 was for people who would go and buy cartridges. Like it wasn't for us. Like everybody thinks it was for us. No, it was for like the buyers and the press. So like you would go there, you would see what games are coming out, and then you would like buy so many cartridges. Nobody buys cartridges or nobody buys CDs. Everybody downloads their games. So nobody's doing that anymore.
I mean, there's
So
plenty of other merchandise that they could sell there. You know what I'm saying?
like what?
Shit, plenty of shit. Like they could sell shirts, they could sell, lanyards and whatnot. They could sell, you know what I'm saying, like novelty weapons from the games and shit like that.
I mean, but that's
Costumes,
past. I mean, that's past. Which is
Mm,
started as a
mm.
fan of it and it continues to be a fan of it. But Edie was never a fan of it. Like that's not how it started. So yeah, there's no reason for them to still have an E3, I think. So yeah, E3's canceled now. I don't think it's ever coming back, which is pretty
Damn.
sad. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, because I just missed the announcement.
yeah.
Got way.
I think they should just do like they should do it like the Apple keynote. You know what I'm saying? Just like invite a few people, a few folks from the press, and then just have do it on put it on TV or on YouTube or whatever.
IGN does that with their summer gaming. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so they invite a lot of the smaller developers and then all the bigger developers like Bethesda, well, now Microsoft, IGN, not IGN, but Sony and Nintendo. They just have their own conference on YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah, CG died. I always wanted to go when I was little, but now it's no more. Anyway, I don't want to be around that many people. So.
Man, I've never had a problem being around a lot of people. Like when I was at Dreamville and there was a lot of people there, felt like home.
I
As
mean,
long as
like,
you like people don't go shit.
like post-pandemic, I don't want to be around too many people. Yeah, and they say like it stinks there. There's not enough food, and the food's bad. So,
yeah, when you do those, I mean, I'm a geek and we love our geek fans, but sometimes hygiene is not at the top of our list of things.
Smell crazy as hell in there. 2 hours.
Yeah, and we all don't. We're all not as aware of our bodies as we should be. Some of us think that I can just put on deodorant in the morning and I'm good to go. And for some of us, it's not true.
Take a shower.
Some of us, you know what I'm saying,
they need to carry around with them.
Right.
So anyway, the Gran Turismo, the movie comes out August 11th of this year. And hopefully later this year, Prime Video, who is doing another video game adaptation, they're going to be airing Fallout. Have you ever played Fallout?
Not as much as I should, but I played it.
I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't play Fallout because I couldn't get a good sense of what the game was about. And I would see like people play it, and it just looked crazy. Like not to say it looked crazy, but it's like 1 minute I see it's like somebody like driving or something like that. Another one I see somebody like their character got on a mask with no shirt and some pants, and they just run around with like a wrench. I'm like, what is this game about? What am I supposed to do here?
So you probably saw Fallout 4, the latest, because it's by Bethesda, who made Skyrim. So it's kind of like the antithesis of Skyrim. Fallout is a game about this nuclear. So a nuclear weapon went off during the 1950s in America,
Mhm.
and like all around the country there are these different fallout shelters, and each fallout shelter was different. It had like a different brand, a different theme, a different way of life in there. So I guess at the end of the game, I've never played these games either. This is what I'm inferring from listening to people and watching plays about it. But like at the end, you like go, you like check out other fallout shelters, you like go around town or the world, you like do stuff, and you could be like good or evil, whole bunch of side quests. So it's really fun. And it's free on
Mhm.
PlayStation Plus, I think. And I need to play it, but
Yeah.
Prime Prime Video is doing this game for its 25th anniversary. Well, that's what they announced, their 25th anniversary in October of 2002. And the series is being adapted for TV by Westwood's Lisa Joy and John and Nolan, and it will star Walton Goggins, Ella Perel, and Kyle McCallan. I don't know who none of those people are. They sound like white people to me.
I gotta see a picture. Yeah, I gotta see a picture.
Yeah. It says it looks to follow survivors of Vault 33, and it said that Goggins will play a character based on the ghouls. I don't know what any of that means. But I do know that, you know, there are different Fallout shelters that have different themes, and I guess that Vault 33 is a popular vault for them. So yeah, that's coming soon. I am excited to see this one. I am excited to see this one. I just want to see how it'll be. And this is the closest that I will get to a Skyrim show, because it's made by the same developer.
So, wait, there's a Skyrim show too?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, I thought that's what you were saying. But you say you do want to see this one because it's from the same developer as Skyrim. So,
Yeah.
and you said they're making the show about Vault 33?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited about it. I gotta admit. I feel the same way about this that I feel about what do you call that thing? The Last of Us. Like I didn't play it. I wasn't really interested, so I'm not really interested in the show.
I like good cinematography though. It might interest you enough to bring you back to, play the game, finally get into it. Maybe. I'm not saying it will, but maybe.
Yeah, Westwood was really good though. It's by those same people, then it has that pedigree. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, coming in 2003 later on this year,
Whoa.
Idris Elba is coming back, and he's going to be
Hey.
my favorite character, Knuckles, in a Paramount Plus TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the series will be live action. And yeah, Knuckles is going to get his own show on Paramount Plus.
Hey.
I think that I'll see this when all the shows are.
Who's gonna get?
Idris Elba.
And he said his own show on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
With what now?
As Knuckles.
As
Knuckles
from Sonic.
Yeah.
Because he British, eh?
He doesn't. Your British accent. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I had to.
But yeah, he's gonna be Knuckles. And I'm actually I'm not excited.
Wasn't he Knuckles before?
He's reprising the role. Are you listening? I just said he's reprising this role.
I
what
am
are you
listening.
doing?
But you saying he's gonna be Knuckles, and I'm like, he's already Knuckles. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You said it like it was a surprise. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I'm finished. I'm just trying to see what your thoughts are. Are y'all gonna see this?
I will watch that. I will watch that. Especially they had Knuckles saying nigga. I'm like, oh yeah.
They're not.
But when British people say nigga, it sounds weird, man. I don't know. I can't explain. I can't explain what it is, but it rubs me the wrong way. It's like when you rub a cat's fur in the wrong direction.
Against the grain.
How does it sound when he says it on Snowfall? Damson Idris. Damson.
You know, I cannot think of it. But that Desmond Idris has a great American accent though, so I can't.
Mm.
I probably can't think of it because it sounds right.
Yeah. Who is that other guy who played that black guy in the last threequel of Star Wars, the last
Mm.
trilogy in Star Wars?
John Boyega,
John
Bodega.
John Boyega. How he say it?
Ooh,
He say
I
Hey, I'm
mean,
what?
from.
ain't nobody saying nigga in Star Wars. It's too they're too far off in the future. You know, I read Star Wars humans are extinct, so all the people that we see in Star Wars that we think are human are not human.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, they're not human. I mean, they're nowhere near Earth.
So they just have humanoid features. Like what's
I
Yeah,
mean, being that humans made the movie, we can only do so much.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, the Knuckles series will debut sometime later this year.
Hmm,
Minecraft
hmm,
the
hmm.
movie.
I'm not
Uh,
seeing that.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm gonna take
seeing
my
that.
Let me
oldest.
ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. How many more you got to go, Jared? How many more movies you got on that list?
I just want to
Did he
say,
freeze?
I just want to say three more.
Okay, cool. Let's get through.
But
No
yeah,
Minecraft.
my yeah, it's gonna be starring Jason Momoa.
I mean, Aquaman was a bad movie, so no.
You didn't like Aquaman?
I mean, it wasn't the greatest. As far as DC movies go, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
Have y'all played Minecraft?
Yeah, I have, but
No.
I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna make a movie.
It says tells the story of a teenage girl trying to save the overworld from an ender dragon.
Mm.
Hmm.
Do you know what any of that means, Loranta?
Not at all. But
Yes.
I'm gonna take my oldest to see it because even when they had like drop something on Netflix, she was all into that, and that's one of the games she does play on her Switch a lot. So
Oh,
Minecraft. She play Minecraft a lot.
yeah, she's really into building. She's really into
Boy,
building.
she a lame.
don't say that. Oh my God.
At least she,
Oh,
at least she don't play Horizon. I mean, not Horizon. Goddamn, Animal Crossing.
Animal
Yeah,
Crossing. Nah, she don't play that. What's up?
yeah. Animal Crossing was like I would watch folks play that. I would watch my ex play that, and I'd be like, "Yo, this game is the worst. Like
Yeah,
you are literally doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a
You are
Facebook
over
game.
here picking. You over here picking flowers and fishing. I can't wait to go to sleep.
mm.
Did y'all see the last new Mortal Kombat movie when it premiered during the pandemic on HBO Max?
I think I did see it. I don't remember it though. It wasn't terrible, but it's kind of. Uh,
Yeah, they come out with the Mortal Kombat 2.
oh, okay, a sequel to it. I mean,
Yeah,
I still watch it though, just because I like Mortal Kombat.
yeah, I like fight scenes. Not
Mm.
necessarily Mortal Kombat fight scenes, but I like fight scenes. Um, I'll just do a couple more. Uh, there's gonna be a Tomb Raider animated series. Death Stranding is coming out with a new game. Well, not a new game.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, that's Hideo Kojima's. Who made what's that guy called? Splinter Cell. Is
Oh,
that what it
okay.
is? Splinter Cell. Who's the guy on Smash Brothers? The
Snake,
spy guy, Snake. Yeah, that's
Metal
Splinter
Gear
Cell,
Solid,
right? Metal
Metal Gear
Gear.
Solid.
Yeah, he
They
made
making a
Metal
Metal.
Gear.
What they making a Metal Gear Solid movie?
Mm,
No, I'm just
no,
saying
that's
that
not what he said.
All right.
I'm saying that the guy that made those movies is the guy that made those games was made Death Stranding, and now he's making a movie out of that game.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't play that game. They say you're a post office man and you are delivering mail, and they're like dead babies in it. I don't know.
Not
Who?
dead babies.
Twisted Metal is getting a game. No, why do I keep saying getting a game? It's getting a TV show on Peacock, the
Hey,
home of video
What
game
is that
TV
TV show
shows.
gonna be about? What is that gonna be about? Is Peacock the home of video game TV shows?
They are like
What other
30
video
of them
game
on
TV show
here.
got
Uh
for Peacock?
yeah, they're doing the Knuckles show, they're doing the what other show are they doing? I don't know what other show they're doing. Yeah, and they're the home of Sonic, so but the
The Sonic
Twisted,
movies, though, right?
yeah, the Twisted Metal show is going to be starring Anthony Mackie, and it's going to be about Sweet Tooth, who was
The main character from Twisted Metal, I remember the
the
clown.
clown guy. Yeah,
So what is it? What are they saying is going to be about? Like how he became Sweet Tooth, or
I mean, they don't have a synopsis yet of any of this stuff. They only have like trailers. They just say that they're going to be out soon. So I guess they're filming it now, but they haven't released a synopsis for it yet. But yeah, Twisted Metal, the series is going to come out on that. There's going to be a new Detective Pikachu. Ooh,
that movie
BioShock.
was so disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, I like seeing the Pokemon out in the real world, but Pokemon aren't like out in the real world like that, you know? Like there's only one Pokemon that hangs on his, I don't want to say master's shoulder, but then in that Detective Pikachu, they were all out. So out in the city, which I don't think was realistic.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I imagine I in the Pokemon anime, there are more people who do that with their Pokemon now. Like they just have them out walking around and shit because they're like pets.
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
like
I don't know,
pets
man.
that
I feel
can,
like if Pokemon were real and I was a Pokemon trainer, whenever I saw somebody who had a Pokemon like and just kept it as a pet, I would have my Pokemon whoop they fucking ass. Not the other Pokemon. The other Pokemon, not the person.
so your Jinx would go around just whipping on random Charizards because that's a pet.
First of all, I would have a Mr. Mime.
I
But
would
no,
too.
yeah. I mean, like it'll see like a skitty just sleeping on the couch and slap the fuck out of that motherfucker. It's like, what the fuck you doing? A wild animal supposed to be battling this shit.
A wild
Man,
animal.
come on.
But like
I got mhm.
like none of those Pokemon are like wild though. They're all tame. They're tame as soon as they get in the balls.
Domesticated quick. If
Yeah.
we were in the world of Pokemon and was
Uh,
y'all eat the Pokemon? Like they gave y'all like some
will we eat the Pokemon?
Pidgeotto. Like they gave y'all some chopped up Pidgeotto, you know what I'm saying? Char grill. Do y'all think y'all
I
eat
think I
them?
would.
Yeah, me
I think I
too.
would.
But
Because
I
it's an
think
animal.
everybody
Because I
would.
eat. Did I eat chicken? I
Yeah.
eat I eat cow. So
I know that's
shit, be
random.
dining on meal tank steak.
Right. That was just a random thought. My bad. Go ahead. Get back on track, Jared. My bad. I'm sorry.
Have y'all seen, well, now we on this tangent. Have y'all seen some of the videos where they be like, this is how I would prepare this Pokemon, and they be like slicing them up and they be animated?
No, I ain't see that. Oh man, I gotta
I
find
haven't seen
those.
those either.
Them joints, it be funny, but it be creepy. You be like, damn. Because they just show the Pokemon regular at first. It's like, oh, it's a Bulbasaur. It's so cute. Be peeling off in the bud.
Yeah. I gotta look for those videos. But yeah, I would definitely eat the Pidgeotto because everybody would be eating them. Like, why they need to be so many Pidgeottos in the wild?
But like certain stuff you wouldn't eat though. You can't eat.
Wait a minute. Would Pidgeottos be the equivalent of pigeons though? Because then I wouldn't eat those. Them rats with wings.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily pigeons. Because Pidgeots
Yeah, those
and
are huge.
Just
yeah.
fat ass pigeons.
But like
No,
pigeons are a delicacy in Europe and France.
No, the
no.
fuck they ain't.
Yes, they are.
Nah,
Yes, they
no,
are.
no, they ain't. No, they
Yes,
ain't.
they are.
See,
But
snails are a delicacy in France. So I can see if you was like, oh, folks are eating slugmas or
No.
I forget what slugmas are, or magmas. Is that what the ball form of slugma is?
What else we could eat? I'm trying to think what else we could eat.
there's a deer thing. I know there's a deer
Ooh,
game.
shit, what's it called? Stantler.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like I
I
said,
don't
I'll be eating meal tank, Stantlers.
Machamp and Machamp.
I wouldn't be eating. I wouldn't eat those. I
They
don't know. I
so
feel like
they humanoid
the
kind of.
meat. I feel like the meat would be real gamey. Too much
Yeah,
muscle.
I need the fat ass sitting
So
around
so
lazy ass.
so y'all eat like a Snorlax.
You know how it's prepared. That's bear though. That's like eating a bear. I ain't never ate a bear yet.
Yeah,
Is it like a
yeah. I
bear?
hear bear meat is real. I hear bear meat is real gamey too.
Uh,
Okay. Well,
I would eat what they call that thing? The shark Pokemon.
which one? The shark. I can't think.
Sharpedo,
Okay.
Sharpedo fin soup.
What about Magic Heart?
that's just a
Yo, I feel
goldfish.
like that'd be the boniest fish.
Oh,
That's
Magic
what
Heart.
I I feel like that'd be a bony ass fish.
What about Jigglypuff?
Mm.
That's just a ball of fat. And Clefairy.
I'm trying to equate Jigglypuff and Clefairy to an actual animal, and I
Which
feel like it's
animal?
like mice or something like that, and I wouldn't eat those.
Look, I think that if we were living in that world, everybody would be eating Pokemon and we would all be eating Pokemon and
Yeah.
I think it
So
would be
like
lit.
if you talking about crabby legs or
Ooh,
Kingler claws,
yeah,
tear them up. But if
yeah.
you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, I don't
Ghastly.
know. Like I wouldn't eat a Houndoom,
Hell no. Wouldn't eat
Really?
a.
but
Yeah.
That's a puppy.
I'll eat it for alligator.
That's a puppy. Would you eat a Zubat? A gold bat?
No, because I don't eat bad. You trying to start another goddamn what you call that thing? Another COVID, eating the bats.
Wow. Okay. BioShock is going to come out sometime soon from
Hmm.
Netflix and Take Two. I love this game. I didn't play the last one though. I played the first two, the real ones, the real BioShocks. They were really good. And last but not least, Arcane season 2. It's gonna be coming out
Yes.
Boom.
Why you say that one for last?
because it's the last on this list.
That's the best one. When does Arcane season 2 come out?
TBA.
Ah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says TBA.
All right. So if any game that y'all have played, if they could make a movie out of it, which one would you want? A movie or a series? Which one would you want to see?
Final Fantasy 8.
Not seven?
No, I mean there's already a couple of series on 7. I want to see 8 because those are military
Really?
kids. Those are military orphans. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to
There's a
see
lot of
8.
Final Fantasy movies already, though.
Not based on the
And I don't know.
games.
Oh, they're not based on the games?
No,
I ain't played all the Final Fantasy, so I ain't know.
I want Final Fantasy 8.
Do they have
Okay. Damn.
a Far Cry movie out yet?
No,
No. Okay, that's what I want then, because I don't think I've seen a Far Cry movie, and I would like to see that. 'Cause I like those games, those survival games, so they're pretty cool to me.
like Far Cry Primal or like Far Cry in the where he's like
Like
fighting a
like
drug
Far Cry
lord.
3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When he's like in one of those, foreign countries on the rebel side, trying to overthrow a shitty dictator.
Hmm.
You know, typical shit.
What about you,
I like
Demapo?
that.
I want to see them make an Ape Escape show.
Ape
Ooh.
Escape? You like all
I'm
these
just
cartoons
playing.
that are not for you. They're not gonna cuss in Ape Escape. Like you like all these 4 to 14 shows. Like,
Why? Well, I can't enjoy kids shows.
can you
We watch
enjoy them?
anime, bro. We watch anime and cartoons.
Anime
We watch
is
anime and
not
cartoons. Like, what are you
anime is
talking about?
not for
This whole
kids though. Toonami comes on at
some
11
of it
o'clock
is.
p.m.
Some anime is for kids.
Not the anime I watch.
Um, hmm, hmm, hmm.
Wow.
Um,
You already said Ape Escape, you
damn.
bastard.
No, I want to see another one. Go watch your anime where they sucking dick, Jared. That's not for kids.
I don't watch anime where they doing that, but I did download some he gets trapped in a Titan world. So and like he's supposed to be a consort to the Titan King. And I haven't started watching that one yet. So
What's that one called?
oh no, he gets trapped in the Titan world. I gotta look this up. Gets
It sound like hentai, Jared.
It does. It does. But I don't think it's
You know,
hentai.
have y'all ever heard the saying like all anime sounds like hentai if you listen to like the sub version and you don't look at the screen? All sound like porn.
I've never heard that.
I'm trying to think of something I've been playing recently that I would have loved to see turn into. But I've been playing a lot of God of War, and there's already a movie coming out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
What about a Marvel versus Capcom movie?
Ooh,
I think that'd be lit. I think that'd be lit.
All those damn characters. I love it.
Did y'all ever play Injustice?
Yeah. I saw the
yeah.
That comic book and that game were like amazing. That was like a app only comic book for a while. That was an amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
Injustice.
Okay.
And for the listeners, that told a story of how Superman was tricked into killing Lois Lane and her unborn child by the Joker. And then he snapped and started killing all the supervillains and started to take over the world. So it was very good.
Don't call me down.
It was very good.
Don't call me down.
Bitch, call your daddy.
Yeah.
Call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me.
So yeah, is there anything you're excited for coming up? I mean,
Arcane Season 2, the God of War.
Yeah, I think I'm most excited for God of War.
But most of these things they have dates though, and that's like it's hard to be excited if it's like one day. And it's like y'all might cancel it before y'all make it, or y'all might film it and then cancel it.
No,
like so much shit be going down in the movie making industry.
Yeah, these days are in production.
They might cancel it before it's released. Like, do you know how many movies have been like produced, never been released because of some sort of bureaucracy or some shit?
Batgirl.
Oh,
yeah, they just did that with Batgirl.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing trailers and shit for that. Well, not trailers, but I remember seeing like a bunch of posters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just canceled Batgirl because WB didn't have any money and they were restructuring. So Batgirl got the X.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Don't ever believe them when they tell you they ain't got the money, y'all.
Right.
All right, guys.
All right, let's take a quick musical break.
Yeah. And we'll be
we'll come back with some questions from our favorite Black Geek, Laurentis Maximus.
Laurentis Maximus. Hey, I like that. All right, y'all, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us so long to the Black Geek Energy podcast. Now it's time for your favorite portion of the show, questions from viewers and listeners like you. Once again, if you want to submit any question, we will answer it here live on the pod. The Twitter page is BGE_pod. The Instagram is Black Geek Energy. And also our Gmail is blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. Also, we had the commercial a little earlier with betterhelp.com. Once again, our referral code is betterhelp.com/BGE pod. So head on over there. I know it's been a long week. Need somebody to talk to. Go talk to our folks, our friends over at betterhelp.com. All right, fellas. So first question, Sinclair from Chicago. She writes in, she asks, do you all believe in astrology? What are y'all astrological signs?
Bro.
I'm an Aquarius.
Her
I'm an
name
Aquarius.
Sinclair.
Yes.
Her name Sinclair. All right. We're gonna tell you our signs, but send us some stones, Sinclair. Make sure they charged up with moon energy and whatnot.
With moon
Um,
energy. No, I don't believe in it. I just believe in my sign. I don't know what no other sign does. I know that all of my friends are Geminis. But I don't and I also know that I always argue with Leos. And I always I always have a falling outs with Leos for some reason. And I always don't like them for a while, then I like them again, then I don't like them. But I'm an Aquarius, which is the best sign, and my best friends are usually Geminis, and Leos are my arch nemesis. So that's all I know. And my sign is actually the age of Aquarius, where there's going to be an enlightenment and there's going to be a new age for all human beings, and we're seeing that now. And Jesus was an Aquarius, and it means, and when you're an Aquarius, it means that you're creative and you're fun and you're a free spirit and stuff like that. So
all right, that's enough, man. I don't believe in astrology either. I don't really feel like it defines people as much as those who do believe in astrology think it does. But it is fun to look into, and I think the reason I don't believe in it is because usually the readings or the descriptions of each sign is so generic, it's so vague that it could apply to anyone. I want y'all to guess what my sign is. I'll give you a second.
I already know it's a Scorpio.
Not y'all. I was giving them a second to guess, but
nigga.
yes, I'm a Scorpio. Right, the worst nigga out here. But yeah, I'm a Scorpio, and then I was born on the cusp between Scorpio and Sagittarius. So
you're more of a Scorpio.
That's me. I think I used to be more of a Scorpio when I was younger. I think now I'm more of a Sagittarius.
Scorpios.
Does it change? Lorata, does it change?
Yeah, man.
Your personality changes with your age.
I'm in the Sagittarius portion of my life now, I suppose.
So does it and then later you're gonna be more of a Scorpio, and then
no, I think Scorpio was just for my younger years. You know. And now I'm gonna close out this life at more of a Sagittarius.
So what does a Sagittarius mean?
No idea. But yeah. The only one I really know is Scorpio. I know Scorpio and I know Cancer because my best friend's a Cancer. But Scorpios are pretty
freaky.
They're skeptical, insightful. The whole sex thing is in there. Supposed to be smart. Yeah.
Okay.
Very straightforward and blunt, I think.
Nah, that's true. That's you on the toe. Very straight to the point. Okay. I'm kind of 50-50. I don't subscribe to it. I do, some like he said it, like a lot of character traits can be generalized. To whereas you could say you think before you could just say some general shit and everybody kind of that's me. But yeah, I kind of like I said, I don't subscribe believing to them, but I do be kind of listening a little bit like how to say Taurus women or Taurus men as well. Just Taurus in general, they're kind of stubborn, headstrong. Like they think the way is the right way, and that's kind of true. But out of the Taurus in my life, so yeah, I'm a Leo. No.
Yeah.
No, that was an example.
Yeah, you're one of those.
I'm one of what?
Leos.
Oh yeah, one of the best songs out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. one
And y'all
of.
have had a falling out before.
Yeah,
We
One
have?
of
had to put the hands on him, but it's all right, y'all.
Wait, when was
them.
this?
Put the pause on him. It's all right, y'all.
I don't remember this.
All right, y'all. That's gonna be a conversation for another different pod. Different pod.
What?
All right, moving on.
We about to have another one too.
James from Virginia Beach. He asks, would you rather have the powers of Aang or the powers of Deku?
Ooh,
Deku?
I saw that.
You choosing Deku?
Deku. My Hero Academia.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. My bad, Jay. Yeah. The one of the the main character from My Hero Academia.
Aang.
You choosing Aang?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I probably choose Aang as well, just because he doesn't have the limitations. Even though Deku will eventually become strong enough to control all the previous owners and powers and stuff like that.
Because I
I
mean,
just
first of all, Deku can't control his thing. If he hits somebody too hard, his hand is out of commission forever. Then his powers shorten his lifespan. So why do I want to be Deku? Oh shoot, is that a spoiler alert? I'm reading the manga.
Not no more. It's too late now.
Well, I'm reading the manga, so okay. But yeah. If you take the power of all for one or one for all or one of them, then it like shortens your lifespan, and it shortens your lifespan more for each person who had the power before you. So yeah. Anyways, no, I would not want to be him. And it seems like Aang actually, well, with Aang's power, he can do more. He can do more. And like what
Yeah.
like what can
Would I
Deku
also
do?
have all of Aang's responsibility?
I mean, you are the Avatar.
No, you didn't say that. You didn't say you were the Avatar. You said you would have Aang's powers. I'm taking Aang's powers.
Becoming the Avatar. You
No,
know how
no.
how they made Batman for Joker. Like if Batman didn't come, Joker wouldn't exist. All these supervillains wouldn't exist. They didn't exist before you came, Batman. So the moment you get powers, then somebody will get jealous and think about how can he have all that power? He's not a real hero. Then the anti-heroes come. You just know how it goes, man. Come on, it comes
Well,
with the turf.
I wouldn't use my powers like how Batman would
For
use
good.
his. Not
Oh.
necessarily. I'm not going to be like, as I said before on this show, if I get powers, I'm going to use them for profit. I'm not using them for good necessarily. Like, I'm not going to go out and murder people. I'm not going to go out and start saving
Jared
every
said he
Tom, Dick,
gonna
and
be.
Harry.
Jared said he finna be Luke Cage, hero for hire.
Hero for hire.
I mean, Luke Cage wasn't even a good hero for hire either. Like he always did pro bono stuff. I'm gonna be
You
like
gotta
an
take care of the
influencer.
neighborhood. I would definitely choose Aang's powers too, man. Just because it's a lower threshold for like injury. Cause yeah, like Jared said, man, Deku's like breaking his arms and legs every time you use the power for a long ass time,
Exactly.
and then when you finally get control of it, shit's copacetic. But God, you got like all these voices in your head and shit.
Constantly.
Yeah, shit chatting like, hey, don't do that, man. You ain't ready for it. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Where was your ass when I was breaking my whole leg?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, Aang has the Avatar lineage still in his head, but he has to like go into another state
Yeah,
to
you gotta
access that.
like really focus. Like you gotta really
Yeah.
focus to get into the Avatar state. Like, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If I pop some mushrooms and then I just start hearing all the avatars, so that's I know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, nobody wants to be Deku. Well, sorry, LeBron. What will you pick?
Yeah, like I said, I pick Aang as well, just because, like you said, by the time he does gain control of the power, he got what, 3 years left, 4 years left.
Exactly.
So it's just like, oh man. So, but whereas Aang, it's a bit more power. So, with the fire, earth, the air, water. So it's got a lot more going on.
And
Granted,
then,
you still have to save the nature, whatever. Like each avatar has a different problem they got to solve, type shit, right? So it's like your problem's gonna arise. So
I mean, you didn't necessarily say that they were the Avatar, but Okay. But Deku, he also is just like Spider-Man with like Spider-Man that can do smoke bombs around him.
Oh, well, yeah.
And punch down a building. Like,
He's
don't do
strong
my
as
man
hell.
Deku.
He's strong as
Exactly.
hell. But not
So
the fact that you said he's like Spider-Man, that kind of clicked. Cause I was like, yeah, he got spider sense, smoke
yeah.
screen.
Yeah. He can float, but he just uses his little whip things. And yeah, no, I would be a definite
Yeah,
aim.
I feel like some of Deku powers was trash. The base one for all, that shit was lit. The Black Whip, okay, that's pretty straight. But like Danger Sense, Smoke Screen, you know what I'm saying? Float. I'm like, what's these pussy ass powers?
I mean, Danger Sense is one of
Can't do
those
shit.
you're grateful when you have it though. Cause like remember, when something's
Yeah,
behind your back,
yeah, I can
So
agree with that. But like Smoke Screen is like my bro. I can. Like if I one punch, whole block. Like why
yeah,
do I need a smoke screen? I can make a smoke screen by destroying everything around me.
yeah.
and
Fucking
then
some shit up.
and then what's the last one? That gear shift one? That's
Oh, the gear
just
shift one, that's kind of lit because but you got to make it's a lot of load time. It's a lot of load time.
yeah. I think that's the worst one.
All right, all right. Well, that was your answer. James from Virginia Beach. All right, moving along, moving along. We got Brianna from Staten Island.
Hey
If you
Brianna.
had a okay, if you had a
Staten
whole day,
Island.
if you had a whole day where you could do anything you wanted, what would you do?
Ooh.
I would,
Anything?
yeah, anything. I would probably, if I could do anything, I would probably go to like a beach or a desert and just do like off road and shit. Like have a side by side or like a one of those Jeep with the doors off or like the four wheelers and just of course have like the food and drinks and stuff and water. I won't be out there with no food or nothing, but I like to do something like that, outdoor a little bit. What about y'all fellas?
If it's anything with no consequence, I'm gonna steal. If
Ah,
it's
Yeah, I'm a steal.
yeah, I'm
So
stealing.
basically, what Jared's saying is like he want to be a criminal, but he's scared.
the consequences.
Yeah, I just don't want to go to jail. Like that's the only thing. Um, but if it's anything with consequences, I'm not just gonna sleep because I do what I want to do anyways. Like if we have unlimited money, I'm probably gonna buy stuff to like set me up for the future. But if it's just you can do anything you want to do, I'm just gonna probably go to sleep
Mm.
because I don't sleep
Mhm.
a lot.
I'm
So having a day to
I'm
sleep would be
somewhere in
cool.
between. I'm somewhere in between those. Like I want to be on I want to be like on a resort where I can like do some surfing, but also where I can just like lay out and just sleep. You know what I'm saying? Take a nap on the beach, work on my tan, go to the room, eat, take another nap in the room. You know what I'm saying? Surf in the morning, party, go to a little party at night, get some twerk. You know what I'm saying?
Little
Yeah,
twerk. Twerk,
but
You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying? Little
steal.
twerk, meet a little freak.
I'm definitely gonna
Get her
steal.
back to the room.
God.
Shit, we can do it on the beach. You ain't even gotta come back to the room. You ain't gotta know where I stay.
Why would you want sand up all up in her vagina though?
Lay a blank down,
It
Jared.
ain't my vagina.
Wow.
Lay a blanket down.
No, I'm just
Wow.
kidding. I would put a blanket down. I'll put a blanket down like a gentleman.
A blanket, one blanket? You know that doesn't work
That's what
on the
Lorante said.
beach.
You ain't giving Lorante no grief when he said he gonna put a blanket down.
I was trying to let you finish talking.
Hmm.
What would you do, Lorante?
I told you, like a beach or a desert or something,
Oh
and I just want to do
yeah.
like some off road
Why
with
did
the
oh you want to
ATV.
go? Oh, you want to do off-roading.
Yeah,
Hmm.
That's very
something like
manly.
that.
You sure you don't
Is
want to
it?
play football? Yeah, it is.
No, I ain't gonna stay on the
To have
football.
a big vehicle, a big machine between your legs, and you rev it up,
Okay, hold
feel it
on.
vibrate, feel the purr in your ear.
All right.
Feel it, feel it. Feel it vibrating on your gooch.
Black Geek Energy. Y'all out of pocket.
All right.
Mm.
What's the last
All right,
question?
y'all.
That was
That
it.
was
It
the
was
last
the
one. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
that
number
was the
three.
last one? What was the first
That's
question?
number three.
first question.
Um,
Astrology.
Oh,
yeah, do we
astrology.
astrology? Yeah.
Cool. Those are good questions. Those are good questions from the mailbag. If you want to,
Yeah. I like when y'all ask questions to get to know us because we don't talk about ourselves a lot on this podcast.
yes, we do. We talk about it
So,
ourselves at the beginning of each episode.
yeah, but that's like more of like what we currently doing and not who we are as people.
Mm.
If you have a question for us, whether it is about us ourselves or something in the geek world, or you want our answer to one of your relationship problems or anything, you can email us at blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. You can send us a direct message on Instagram and Twitter at Black Geek Energy, or you can direct message us or add us on Twitter at BGE_pod. I would like to give a special shout out to our sponsor, BetterHelp, where you can go to betterhelp.com/BGEpod to sign up and make sure you let them know that we sent you there. So
Ask for Jennifer.
guys, is there anything else for this show that I missed?
Not at all, man.
Important
We
announcements?
touched on all bases. Thank y'all again. Well, like I said, thank y'all for listening. We really appreciate y'all tuning in every week. We got a lot more content coming out. We're pumping it out. So shout out to Jared and the planning committee and the logistics committee. Yeah, we're signing out.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Peace out.